Okay, look, I can't let this sit. I'm pissed off. Okay, I'm pissed off because we should have seen this shit coming. We missed it again because I don't know what it is. I think it maybe I don't know. We got to figure this out because we should have seen this shit. Okay, first of all, what is our group and what have we always traded off of? Macroeconomic events. What was today? The CPI numbers. The RSI was literally overbought on the 2 hour since the 9th. And we were all making money again, just like we did, back here in this time frame. Ishe, lol. But anyways, we should have seen it coming. It's another reset. Now, as far as SPY 500 end of year, yes, everything is still on the table. It was expected. The rug pull before the merge. It's all making sense. The RSIs. Look at that reset. It was a 1 day violent reset on the RSI. That is exactly what you would expect leading up to such a big cataclysmic event as the Ethereum merge. And not only that, but the Ethereum merge, and you have record inflation, and you have the Chinese emerging markets that are just waiting in a COVID loop to be unleashed, and you have historic short interest still in the market, and you have historic cash in the system. So not only that, but what else? We need to condense our thought process down to what works, okay? So what is coming up in the next few days? Short settlement window. What always happens between short settlement windows? We trade down into them only to recover a little bit higher the next settlement window. This box here, mark your shit right now. This here is your range for the FOMC. I guarantee you right now, this is where the price is going to be post FOMC. It's happened the whole year. Sure, I could be wrong, and if I am, well, shit, I guess everyone's wrong, because there's no fucking way this market goes down to the lower level here. This is not yet. Not yet. First, we see dead cat bounce. Big one. Big one. Now, two scenarios that could happen. Number one, I still think SPY 500 by the end of the year. Why do I think that? Well, there's record inflation, record cash in the system. This has all been engineered and designed. And on top of all that, the short interest is enormous market-wide because they've been operationally shorting everything through the repo. If you read the documents, the Fed policy, it's literally the process. All they're doing is they're going around. 2020 was collection. They went around and they collected all of the assets. They bought them all up to lateral them into the repo. 2021 was discovery. They separated the bad collateral from the good collateral through the repo, money market funds, interval funds, all that. And then this year is the release. And they haven't even fucking started yet. The market's been trending down for the better part of this year. Literally started on the 1st of this year. Despite short interest continuing to rise, despite inflation continuing to rise, the prices of everything have been going down quite a bit. And only until we saw the bottom on the 17th, Nancy Pelosi, did we see any kind of significant trend up. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Let's go to the MAs real quick. This is the daily MA setup. We're testing the support or the resistance at the 50 right now. But look where these are headed, right here, right for those gaps. These are your upper bounds here. So not only do I think the FOMC meeting is going to be within this little range here, but I think it's going to confirm the bull market run that we should expect to see, either directly following the FOMC, just a continuation, or we may see a pause between the 16th, I'm sorry, not the 16th, the 21st, 24th, somewhere around there, through the 21st of October. So it could go both ways. I'm thinking SPY 500 by the end of the year, by the end of this calendar year. And, as crazy as it may sound, by the end of September, I don't think it's entirely impossible based on the data that's in this system right now. So again, settlement window, man, all it takes is crashing up. Crashing up. I think that's what's going to happen. We're going to crash up, and then we're going to go into a recession. But as far as the group's concerned, we got to start catching this stuff. It's consistent. Settlement window, downtrend. Recoup on the bottom of the settlement window. Right before, ride it up. Take profit. Do it again and again and again. And then you have core in your back pocket as well. that provides a consistent win rate. Core today was not good, obviously. That's why this 15% rate that doesn't hit. Days like this account for that. Nobody won today unless you had deep in the money puts. It was hard to win today, so don't feel bad. Everyone got murked unless you were selling premium. So, anyways, everything's still on track. It was just another violent reset, a very violent reset. The most violent one we've seen so far. The last time this happened was right here on the 26th, and you know it did trend down with some uptrends in between. We had a few green days there, but this was the settlement window, I believe, right around here. It's usually around the mid or the end of the month. So the end of the month, we start trailing down. Settlement window has a pop right there. That's the settlement window. We go down more. When does the next window start? The next window is here. This was the most recent one. And then our next settlement window is literally in a couple days. So all you bear hungry peeps, this is one of the biggest bear traps I've ever seen. So be careful out there, bears. But as far as bulls, keep playing the long game. Keep building those positions further out. Get that row boost. That's another thing. The RHO boost. If they're really going to raise rates 1 full %, dude, it's inevitable. It's inevitable, especially with now Ethereum having options. RHO, your effing boat. Let's go.